In my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. For my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. Bliss. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Browns will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third and long for him here. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Offense up to the line fast. From the 25 on second down. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Handoff now from the gun. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down from the gun. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Palmer motioning right. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Offense in the hurry up here. He gets it headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Second quarter about set to begin. Welcome back, everybody, to Super Bowl 64. They need the right call here. It'll be third and goal. from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it now out of the gun. He breaks the tackle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Browns driving ahead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finding Pearsall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second and 10 now. He just throws this one away.
You know, Cade, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Throw on 3rd down. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 4th and 3, drive on the line. Looking to the air here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, second and very long. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And he's out of bounds up at his own 45. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
I I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Browns are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Handoff on 2nd and short. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. From the 35 on 2nd down. Got a man, Palmer has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Still sticking with the passing game. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He'll throw it yet again. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. This one's caught. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run now on second down. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Back to pass on first and 10. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's second and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All on the 45, first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Throwing from the gun here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing it again here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Chased out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he stops the clock and moves the chains. 14 seconds to go. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. And the dog pound can start howling. How about this? The Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, champions of Super Bowl 64. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.